November 14th, 2023. This is Ear Acupuncture Introduction. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, sir. You can take an extra one if you need the pad, okay? I'll leave it here. Okay. Okay, nobody new today. Everybody's been here before. Good morning, Christine.
Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Awesome. I got a camera pointing this way, so that seat is pretty much good. Hello.
I'm just gonna go to the bathroom right now.
Yep. You compress. Yeah. Otherwise, we know what the brain is going to bring. The brain is going to bring the other B, the bladder. The bladder is going to want the bladder, and the brain says, no. Why didn't I go? I did this on Thursdays. I do this at Queen's Park with a bunch of like young people, like between 20 to 40, right at the park. On the left side of the horse's ass, I call it. You know, there's that central statue. So we meet there. But because the weather is getting colder, so last Thursday, we did it at the Toronto Reference Library. You can call them up at 9 o'clock in the morning. You can book that room on the second floor. They'll sit between 3 to 6 people, they tell you. You have to have at least 3, otherwise they won't give you the room. And yeah, we did it there. But that room can sit easily 8, 9 people, 10 people. So I just do this, and they're just a bunch of like, young people. So much fun. And they'll bring me other people to fit in. And so. Oh, Christine's daughter is the one that started that group. That's Christine. I don't know if you met Carlene.
Yeah.
Carlene, she's the one that sets up that group, and she gets a lot of going. A lot of fun. For the young people, helps them.
How do you get them to stay off their cell phone while you're doing that? Like our son, he'll be cleaning the washroom with one hand, and he's on the phone like this. He has no idea what he's cleaning. That's why it's never clean.
Oh my God, that's
Just
funny.
want to kill him.
There's a star that lines up overhead. I don't know who shows up here. Something magic happens when people show up here. So I just put myself out there to see who shows up. To me, it's like there's no explanation why one person shows up and another person doesn't. I can't explain it. There's no. Every time my mind comes up with something, my brain says it's not true. It's just like there's always different. So I don't judge. If people show up, they show up. Don't show up, they don't show up. But to me, it's just like a gift, I get to see it. I get to look at something. So thank you all for showing up.
For me, I'm sick of being in pain every day. I don't know what it is that does that.
Yeah.
I'm willing to try anything.
Okay, well, this thing was started by, like this is a very powerful process. This process literally, there are people who have gone to continents, different places to seek cure for either emotional pain or physical pain of an intractable nature. And this is how you can do it. You can literally come to a place, it's like I cannot explain it. You just have to try to see. All I can do is invite. So thank you very much for showing up. It's a combination of very special circumstances. Each person is here. To me anyways, I feel like this is incredibly a privilege to be able to see.
I know they're all, yeah.
We did this in the reference library. Did Carlene tell you? Last
Yes.
Thursday?
Yeah, she was just telling us something.
We did it, we're gonna probably do it today again at the reference library.
Oh, but not with Carmen. Is it with Carmen? Today's not Thursday. It's Tuesday.
No, in 2 days.
Oh.
I'm just talking about last Thursday.
Carly was
Hmm?
with the lady when she bring the cat in the bed.
Oh, that one, that little story. I was able, I was so busy, but they took care of it.
Oh yeah, of course they did. That was funny.
So, so I thought, you know, we're doing this at the Toronto Reference Library. This thought came to my head. Somebody came and says, what are you guys doing? I would say, we are referencing the real reference, which is inside our body. There's a reference point inside. So every time you observe a sensation, this is your truth. It's undeniably your truth. Like if you say, I feel my hand, or if I witness a thought, who's to tell you otherwise? That is definitely your truth. So we function from a very deep level. And by building our truth from the mental level, which is indisputably our own, we can be, then I feel like this is where the magic is. And then we start to really appreciate ourselves. It's not an idea, it becomes like an embodied thing. There's a sense of self-compassion that comes from that very deep place. It's not like we don't have to try, it just happens. It becomes us. We basically realize how incredible and magical we all are. So to do this very simple experiment is simply to abandon all instructions to say do this, do that. Well, we do nothing, okay? By doing nothing, we're following no instructions. The instruction is to do nothing. And you just to realize everything that's happening is just happening anyways. It's like you're watching the clouds, you watch your body. Your body is just doing all these amazing things. And it does it pretty much, it does it like perfectly. It has to, can you imagine? We came from like 2 cells and it became this incredible system that knows how to turn breakfast into food and just like can do all kind of marvelous things. In the same way, you notice your body will breathe, you'll get that oxygen interacting with the environment. It's doing all of this perfectly. And in the same way, just believe in the possibility that the brain can do the same. And you can see, even if you set the intention to do nothing, the brain doesn't stop. And the brain will bring things up. Okay.
Was that voice?
Poor guy, yeah, I got like 2, there's another one. I know, it's just me, I guess.
And see what happens when we simply recognize that the brain is autonomous. It's running all by itself.
It's a male than me.
Just because your intention is to do nothing, the brain continues. So you start to observe how things really are. So you don't need to meditate, you don't need to pray, you don't need to quieten your mind, you don't need to make it busy. If it's busy, let it be busy. If it's quiet, let it be quiet. It's just like you watching the clouds. If he wants to be like roaring around, he wants to blow, he wants to move quickly, he wants to be still, just observe.
Scott, we're here.
Yes, sir.
One is falling out.
What's
Okay, if you say
happening
there, I'll come
today?
by and replace it, okay? Okay, stay here.
What's happening today?
It's happened to everybody.
It's happening to everyone.
Except for me.
Oh, I'll get the
Our
one-
ears
hook
are
on it
punching
next time.
back.
We have to understand enough.
It's not you.
It's the same thing, I don't know, every single time, it just pops it all by itself.
No worries.
Need to hammer it in.
Let me take that.
So keep your eyes closed the whole time and just observe. Let the bee speak. Just like the scientist, you observe your experiment. Your body is your instrument. From through your body, you observe everything. can stick yourself. Nothing. All right. Perfect. So we'll continue the process. This is November the 14th, 2023, year acupuncture introduction. We shall start.